Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Deck it quick. While the average man looking at this sad life. She fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater. Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg make profits. Light up watching them make profits. While I'm still in my same making profits. They used to watch me move them packets. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Him make profits. Hey, Suge, Mike, what we doing, dog? Make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Make profits.
That TTG money gang, we some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Happy Friday as we say goodbye to the last trading day of the week. And what a week it has been. Just a huge week inside True Trading Group, guys. A lot of triple-digit bangers. We're going to talk about them all here on this live stream. We're going to recap kind of trades of the week. We'll talk about the market reversal and sell-off today, and then how we expect to make money going into next week. My name is Michael Edward Paranati. I go by Michael Edward. I've been trading and investing for over 17 years. I began my career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City, my very first job right out of college, where they had made me go through a 3-month educational training program before they let me touch $1 of their money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the fund's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. And along with my team of 10 professional trading mods and over 30-person staff, we've helped people from all over the world reach their goals. We actually have members in 115 different countries. Now, for those that do not know, we are the fastest growing and highest rated premium online education platform that combines university and professional level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, and individual mentorship on stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We also cover all styles of trading. There's day trading, swing trading, and also long-term investing in TTG. So literally something for everybody. But we take that university level of curriculum, we pair it with today's top financial tools. These are tools that give you more information and help you make better decisions, but the majority of retail traders do not use them. Why? They're expensive. You're talking about $5,000 to $6,000 in subscription costs and fees to have access to these tools throughout the course of a year. I know that's a lot of money. That's why we have spent years building relationships with these companies so we can put their tools and resources on our platform at no additional cost to you. So you guys get access to these things without having to pay another dollar when you guys join True Trading Group. You also get access to all of our members. I got to tell you, we have such phenomenal traders inside of True Trading Group. Our members are the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders that I've ever seen. And you guys have access to all of them, not to mention all the real-time trade alerts from all of the moderators and myself that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate amongst all of us as a group on all executions of around 80%, now going on the last 3 years. So if you're ready to learn trading prep for real, you guys have come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here, totally free. We're myself, other TTG pro mods, and special guests drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, and trade ideas that can help you all become better traders. So take a moment. If you guys have not done so already, smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. Make sure you never miss out on any of these live streams. All right, guys, let's get on over to the markets. Let's just go over a recap. Let's kind of give you an update what happened in the overall markets today. Big reversal. This is a strong, defined, and confirmed lower high. All right. This is, for me, I'm looking at this as here's your first high. And now I'm looking at this as a clear, defined lower high. And I do expect this market to trade further to the downside. If you guys caught our live stream the day after that we had the announcement, this was on Tuesday. If you caught the live stream on Tuesday afternoon, when we talked there, the Fitch credit rating was cut. When Fitch cut the U.S. credit rating, we went over, we did a live stream. We said very specifically, I think August is going to be a down month. I expect a pullback in the markets between like August into September. I think there's a pullback here. I don't think that you're going to see like a 15, 17% pullback like you saw in 2011 when the last time and the only other time that the U.S.'s credit rating was cut. That time it was by Standard & Poor's. But the markets really dropped about 15% or so over like a 2 to 3 week time period during that time in 2011. There's a lot of other things going on in 2011. You had the brewings of the sovereign debt crisis in Europe. You were just coming out of the foreclosure crisis, coming out of the 08, 09 Great Recession. Everyone thought we were going to go back into another recession in 11 or 12. There's a lot of things going on during that time period that also added to that huge decline in the markets. Now, I do not believe Okay. I do not believe that you are going to have that type of a pullback following this credit rating cut. But could you get a 5% pullback in the markets, a 6%, 7% pullback in the markets between August and September? Yes, absolutely. I do believe that you can. I told you guys for this entire week, if you've been on this live stream, I've been telling you that volatility is coming, that this is going to be an extremely volatile time period now, because there are headwinds in this market that are now starting to come to the forefront, starting to come to the center. Apple, not a great earnings report. That stock trading to the downside. Microsoft did not have good earnings. That stock traded to the downside. The two biggest companies, the two biggest market caps in the entire stock market traded lower on the back of earnings. So you're starting to lose that mega cap tech leadership. You had Alphabet and Amazon do very well. You had Meta do very well, but Apple and Microsoft trading to the downside after earnings. You are starting to see the breakup of mega cap tech. And what I mean by the breakup is you're starting to see weakness in one or two names and strength in the other. That's not something that you have seen over the last several years. Over the last several years, you've seen all of mega cap tech trade together, whether it's up or down. This year, it's been all straight up. But lately, you've seen that separation. Now, if you went back, it's not very often that you see the S&P green when Apple is down 2.5%. Usually, if Apple's down 2.5%, the entire market's down with it. It's not what you saw happen today, though, in the morning. In the morning, the markets were green. And the markets continued to push green and actually made new highs early in the day. Going into lunchtime, we actually pushed, even though Apple was getting its butt kicked. Stock down 5%. And it's still trading lower right now after hours. Apple is down 5%. Think about that for a second. Apple is down 5%. When is the last time that you've seen Apple down 5% in one day? Look at this drop on Apple. That is not typically something that you see. Apple is blowing through support levels right now. You had one support level at 187. We gapped underneath it. We did not get back above. That was 50-day moving average. Okay, that 187 was your first support level that you see from back there was resistance. Then it became support. Then it was the 50-day moving average. That is that dark blue line that you guys see on my screen. And then now you touch it and then you roll it over and you trade all the way now down you're under 182 because 183 was your next support level. And now you just broke that. So Apple is in some trouble here. Your next level of support for Apple is down around 178. 178 is going to be another big level. Once you get down to there, you're looking at prior highs from 2022. And then you're also going to be coming up on the 100-day moving average. But you're starting to see this breakdown in mega cap tech, right? Apple down 5%, but then you go ahead and you take a look at Amazon. Amazon's up 8%. Not something you typically see. And all of it equates to greater volatility in this market. The UVXY really moving higher today. Nice strong green candle there on UVXY. If I was to go and just take a look and show you guys the VIX, there's the VIX right up at a key little kind of resistance zone here, this little double top. We get a breakout there on the VIX. The VIX has room up to $20. And if you get the VIX, if the VIX shoots up to $20, that, my friends, will cause a tremendous amount of volatility in this market. And you could see that pullback accelerate even a little bit further. But I'm looking for a little bit more downside there on the SPY after now we have put in a real strong lower high. And I think this is going to be my target area for the SPY next week. So what I'm going to be doing is we'll talk about on Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to go live right back here on this YouTube channel. I'll go over with you guys some of my top trade ideas for the week. All right. But I'm still going to be looking short as I think this market the SPY at least moves down into the low 440s. And that is something that we're going to be looking to capitalize on inside of True Trading Group. All right. And then that takes us right back down into this previous resistance level. And then we can fill this gap and then maybe even get down and test that 50-day moving average. So again, guys, the target is going to be right down here in these low 440s. All right. But this is not price action that really should surprise you guys. We told you guys a couple of days ago that everything has changed. Once that credit rating cut happened, everything's changed. You had then Apple misses. They actually beat their earnings, but the earnings just weren't great, and just doesn't make sense trading at a 30 multiple and with the looking at they guided for what's going to be their fourth consecutive decrease in sales. That has not happened in quite a while. So this was the third quarter in a row that sales declined for Apple, and they guided for their next quarter another decline in sales. So they're guiding for 4 consecutive declining quarters. That's 1 full calendar year of sales just going down for Apple. So when you look at growth, where is it coming from in Apple? I think growth for Apple comes from India, but that's going to take some time to filter through. And that's why you're seeing that stock now really get hit today and really pull back as investors come to that realization there's better growth in a company like Amazon. But this volatility, you've seen it really heat up, right? Take a look at my charts right now. Look at the size of the candles from a couple of weeks ago, right? Look at the size of these candles. See how small these candles are? Really, really tight trading ranges. Look at this. Really, really super tight trading ranges. Now look at these candles. You see how the market's really starting to open up? Folks, that's what volatility is, right? That's what volatility is. Volatility is larger and quicker price movements. And larger and quicker price movements allow us as traders greater opportunities to make money and bigger opportunities to make money because the percentage moves are much greater. And the reality is that in this environment is where we thrive. Volatility is where we thrive. I was born in volatility. You guys don't forget, I started my career in 2007. Okay. And then a year into my career, I'm thrown into the 2008 great financial crisis. By the end of 2008 was the most volatile session that anybody has ever seen. And that was the environment that I learned on. That was the environment that I thrived in. That's when I won the Trader of the Year award for T3 Alpha Fund. That was the craziest moment that anybody that's been trading the markets really could remember. This volatility is where we thrive. This is where we live. This is what we look forward to. Members of the Trading Group were not scared or worried or concerned when Fitch came out with a rate cut. They didn't fall victim to the fear mongering that took waves of videos and posts on social media talking about, oh, this is it. This is going to be the end of it all. You know, all that nonsense from, you saw, I'm sure many of you saw videos like that, oh, this credit rating cut. Now here comes the depression. Don't fall for it. Members of the True Trading Group didn't fall for it because they're educated and they know what they're doing. And the reality is they're making money in this environment, folks. And if you don't believe me, you don't have to take my word for it. We'll ask members themselves. Members of True Trading Group, do me a favor, guys. If you are making money and you are becoming better traders because of True Trading Group, do me a favor. Type the number 1 in chat right now. Again, if you guys are becoming better traders, if you guys are making money and you are a member, do me a favor and type the number 1 in chat right now. So go ahead and type the number 1. If you're making money, you guys are becoming better traders. Now, anyone that's on here that's not a member of True Trading Group, just pay attention to how many people are typing the number 1, because these people typing the number 1, folks, these are your peers. These are your friends. These are your family members. These are your coworkers. If they can do it, so can you. They've had every single excuse that you have given yourself. Small account, full-time job, lost money before, no experience, scammed by some other group. Every single one of them has had that same excuse that you've given yourself. Way to go. Craftsman Quest made $12,000 this week because of Shy's trades. That is absolutely insane. Way to go, Craftsman Quest. Congratulations. $12,000 on a week. I'd say that's pretty good. Congrats, congrats, congrats. But the point is, guys, you see how many people here, members of True Trading Group, that are telling you that they're making money, they're becoming better traders. If they can do it, so can you. And when you are guided by a team of 10 professional traders during the day, each week, identifying trade setups, calling out trades, answering questions, giving you analysis, we do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. And one of our moderators had an absolute monstrosity end to the week. And you just heard Craftsman Quest. Craftsman's Quest says, I owe it all to you guys at TTG. Nah, Craftsman's Quest. I mean, listen, we don't like to take credit for it. We're not pulling the trigger for you, right? We're not pulling the trigger for you. You're still going in there. You're still going in. You're buying the contracts. You're buying the shares. You're shorting the shares. You are making the trades. All we are doing is showing you what we are doing. And if you guys want to follow what we do, awesome, fantastic. But more importantly, learn why we're doing what we're doing, because we're going to have losing trades too. I had a red trade today. Right? I tried shorting. I made money short Qualcomm yesterday off of bad earnings. I tried shorting the stock again today. I got stopped out. I had a red trade there on Qualcomm. So we're not going to be right 100% of the time. But my goal is for people to get themselves educated to a point where they could identify their own trade setups and then have the confidence to actually pull the trigger on them. Because that's when you're really gonna get to, and you're really gonna realize your full potential as a trader. Following other traders is cool. You can definitely do that if you want. We tell you guys everything we're doing before we do it. We also call out the executions. You get alerted when our orders actually fill. But it's our goal to teach you guys and get you to a point where you can start making your own trades and taking advantage of your own trade ideas. That's really our goal. All right. So there you guys have that. Now, like I said, one of our other moderators had an absolutely monster end to the week. So in order to come on and have that conversation with me and recap the week, recap some of the trades, I want you all to give a big shout out and a big TTG welcome to Shy. Shy, where did you go?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was listening to Rich Homie Quan. I be feeling like the man when I walk through. Watch me.
Oh, yes. I love it.
Watch me walk through.
Yeah, Rich Homie Quan. I love it. Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Enjoy it. Hey, Shy, listen, I don't blame you, man. Huge way to finish and close out the week. Just tell us, I mean, we were on the live stream last night. I was going over with people the Palo Alto trade, right? Because we had Fortinet came out with earnings, and I knew that you and a bunch of other members were in put options on Palo Alto. So anyone that was on the live stream last night, you guys knew coming into the day today that members of True Trading Group and one of our moderators, Shy right here, were in put options on Palo Alto. It turned out to be an absolute monster of a trade. I can't even stress. You're talking about a 215% gain on Palo Alto. So walk us through the trade, Shy. I think you had 215% this week on Palo Alto, 158% on Snowflake, and 229% on Enphase. Is that correct? Oh, man. That is lights out trading, guys. But, I'm not surprised, though. We said this is going to be a volatile week. Once that happened, once the rate cut happened with Fitch, I said, that's it. Everything's changed. Volatility is going to be through the roof. The VIX is spiked. And now here you go. The markets are starting to pull back in. Stocks are making huge moves. You're getting 10, 15, 20% down moves on some of these names, all while earnings are coming out. You can't ask for a better trading environment. Talk me through some of these trades.
I mean, we can start with Palo Alto because that was from yesterday to today. And like when I do my one-on-ones and when I talk to members, I always tell them to trade what you know, right? Like I joined TTG. I learned how to read charts. I learned how to do everything. But what I am in my heart is tech. I was a director of IT. My degrees are all in IT. So I tend to trade a lot of tech stocks. And when we talk about Palo Alto, if you were to ask any company, what kind of servers or firewalls are you using? Everyone's using Cisco. Cisco is the industry leader, right? But Palo Alto is also in the mix, and that's because they're still like on premises. So your servers, your switches, whatever, you can have Cisco, you have Palo Alto. Cisco is like your granddaddy one, but it's safe, secure. You're not going to have problems. Palo Alto, you need new engineers and everyone. It's a different type of programming. So when you think about Fortinet, which is also on-prem, so like a lot of members were confused today as to why Snowflake rallied, but Palo Alto tanked. Why is that? Snowflake is a cloud-based kind of platform, so everything is more cloud-based. Palo Alto, Fortinet, these are more like brick and mortars in your offices. So my whole thing, I thought this move was going to happen yesterday, because if you really start to sit back and think about it, if you have this AI craze going just mad, right? And then you have all these different servers, you have Azure, you have all this stuff, things like Palo Alto, they become a little archaic. While still secure and businesses will still use them, I do expect them to decline in the next few years as you get more cloud-based things. Snowflake is probably, I know that's one of your top stops in your portfolio, and for a good reason. Why? Because it is going to be the future. So my thing was, I thought that Fortinet wouldn't. It doesn't matter if you beat or if you miss. I just feel like they're not involved in this AI space right now, right? Fortinet is not, and that's because they're more brick and mortar. And then, so what you look at something like Palo Alto. I told members that I was taking the 235 puts for next week, and even on that little rally up yesterday, I just held it. I put on a little bit of a hedge trade, and when you put on a hedge trade, it's smaller than your. This was my big position. My hedge trade is very, very small, and this just to minimize the loss if I am wrong. But I went to sleep. I slept like a baby, Mike. It was like Christmas. It was like
literally. You knew you're gonna wake up, and as soon as the bell rings,
yes,
it's just ringing the cash register.
Yes,
it's like it's like when you win. It's like win the lottery. You're like, you've got the winning numbers. All you gotta do is just go hand it in. It's like
all you gotta do is wake up.
So that's it. Just wake up. That's it. Wake up, and you got a 200+% gain. So I gotta tell you, Shai, what I'm so, I'm impressed with the thought process really behind this trade. The coming from an IT background. And for those of you guys that don't know, Shai joined True Trading about 3 years ago, and has gone on to now become a full-time trader and left a six-figure position within IT, and then turned down another six-figure position within IT to be a full-time trader. And she did that within just the last 3 years. Yeah. But her background, like you said, is in IT. So this is where where her knowledge is. This is where her experience is. And she knows these companies and she knows the products, and was thinking, okay, because of that hardware base, you have Fortinet. Fortinet's coming out with earnings, and going in and then taking a put position on Palo Alto, and the hedge was a call position on CrowdStrike?
On CrowdStrike. Right? And that's because CrowdStrike do a little bit of both, right? A little hard, but not much. Like a little hardware, a little software, just a hedge, right? Because you still want to stay in the same sector as your hedge. I don't want to go like to Etsy for a hedge. Like I want to be in the same sector as my hedge. But it's a small tier one, and the purpose, you want to lose money on your hedge.
Absolutely. That's the whole point.
My contracts went from $5.45. My final take was at $17. Some members stayed in to $20, $21, but I just ran out of contracts.
So nuts. Yeah, guys. So the position here, you guys understand, the position is put options on Palo Alto. Correct. And then you have a hedge in case the earnings were good on Fortinet, a call option on CrowdStrike. But it's a smaller position. It's just a hedge. So if the trade doesn't work, still going to be red, but not as bad red, because you'll make money on the CrowdStrike call and you're going to lose money on the Palo Alto puts. You'll still finish red, but it'll be smaller red than if things just didn't work out and you were in the one.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to be red, but I wasn't going to get crushed, right?
Right, because that's exactly what a hedge is supposed to do, right? So when Fortinet's earnings come out, you get this massive gap down on Palo Alto, and then you just release the hedge, right? The hedge will be a red trade, which it's supposed to be, and then your big position is just money in the bank. And then your markets open up, and Shai starts taking profit right off the bell, guys. And then this thing just fell apart. I mean, just gap down and just fell apart. Stock's down 8% today. And I think the final take was 215%.
Yep.
215%.
I took profit at 931 for 1250 on those contracts. And I took profit at 934 for $14. And then my final take profit was at 940 for $17.20. A few members rolled it out, but I have this saying that the gap is the gift.
Yeah, absolutely.
So anytime I get a gap down, 95% of my, like, you get this move, 95% of your position just comes off.
You have to. I love that saying. The gap is the gift.
Yes.
I love that saying, because it reiterates for people every single time that you get a gap that's this big in your favor, especially when you're trading options, because you guys have to understand time decay. So when you get that big of a move in a short period of time, take it, because the premium on that contract is going to be the highest at that point. So even if you just trade sideways, okay, even if you are just trading sideways, okay, the value of that option is going to decrease. So when you get that huge gap down, take that profit and then you hold some in case you get further downside. The gap is the gift. I love that saying.
Yeah. I preach it to members. I tell them about the IB in the morning. This is why we don't buy first thing in the morning, because the premiums are going to be so high. But it's also why you take profits first thing in the morning, because the premiums are going to be so high. So like, as soon as we open up, I'm out of 95%. You hold on to like a small piece. For runners, take profit 2 more times, and then you run out of contracts. It's a great trade. Bada bing, bada boom. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, look at this. Right. Dave Natal goes, I remember feeling beat on July 21st, asking myself, why am I even doing this? Now today, my account is up $17,000.
Easy
Thank
money.
you, Shai. Easy money. I want to see something real quick. We got a lot of other trades that we want to go through, but I do see some people that are asking some questions here. We still have to cover for you guys. Snowflake, 158%. Enphase, 229%. And start to go over kind of our expectations on what we expect next week. But I want to see real quick who's on the live stream right now that is not a member of True Trading Group, guys. Do me a favor, just type the letters TTG if you're not a member of True Trading Group. I want to see how many people are on here right now that are not part of the community. I know we have a ton of members that are with us right now, but if you're not a member, just do me a favor and type TTG inside chat. Just go ahead and type TTG, guys, inside chat. If you guys are not members of the community, let me see how many people we have here that are not yet TTG family. We are not yet related. Soon we will be, but we are not yet related. We got ABC, Sean, William Rafferty. I saw your question, brother. I'll get to Matt Brown. I saw your question too. ABC, I saw your question. KT, Samir, Alan Harding. What's up, my man? How are you? We got Claymore, Lewis Hardman. All right, good. So we got. Let's see, Ike Daniel. Gene Jacobson, excellent guys. We got about Randy, Figgy. What's up, guys? Okay, perfect. So we got a bunch of people here that are with us that are new to the community. I saw a couple of people that were asking the question. I saw William, Matt. I think ABC was also asking about how much is a membership, or how do I join the membership? How do I join the community? Let me explain to you guys real quick. I'll take 5 minutes. Let me explain to you how you can join True Trading Group, because we do have a discount for this weekend, and I have 6 laptops left. Okay, only 6. These are not going to last the whole weekend. I won't have any more probably until Sunday evening or maybe Monday. I only have 6. Okay, so here's the deal. When you guys join True Trading Group, you're going to get a free laptop if you're one of the next 6 people. But you're also going to get a 52% discount on the membership. All you need to do is go to ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code. You have to use the coupon code. Otherwise, you're going to pay full price. You're on the YouTube channel, so I'm giving you this coupon code. Go to ttgoffer.com. The price is going to say $2,212. Don't worry. You're not going to pay that if you're on this live stream. That's if you just went to our site on your own. Use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will then drop down 52% off to just $1,059 for the whole year. Now, that $1,059 covers the entire curriculum, a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City. Joe, why don't you actually post up the link in chat with our entire syllabus so they can see what they're actually going to get access to? You guys can click on the link in chat. You'll see for yourself everything that you're going to have access to, all the courses. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures. Every course is included. There are no upsells for courses. Okay. When you join, every course is included. There's no VIP package that has additional courses that hold some kind of secret. We don't play games like that in True Trading Group. There's no upsells for the courses, and there's no upsells for the tools. When you go to ttgoffer.com, everything on that page is included. Yep. It's like $5,000 to $6,000 worth of tools, some of which you guys may pay for already. Like you get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed, congressional trading data to track trades made by Congress members, insider trading to track trades by management teams. If you go to Benzinga on your own, that's going to cost you around $1,400 a year. It's included when you join True Trading Group for the $1,059. You also get Quote Media's full book level 2 to see all market maker flow. TradingView's premium charting software. If you go to TradingView directly, it's about $600 a year. It's included when you join True Trading Group. You get the Trade Ideas scanner that some of you may pay for already. That streams on our platform for you to use. Make sure you're focused on the hottest stocks during the day. There's a simulator that lets you trade with fake money, but real-time data. So you can practice implementing what you're learning before you risk your hard-earned money. We have various AI tools. We have an AI trading assistant. We have integrated AI into the True Trading Group platform to help you guys identify patterns, understand, sentiment, understand news. Is news good? Is it bad? What does this mean? We have AI systems on our platform that you guys get to use, no additional cost. You will get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data. You guys might pay for some of this data already. It's extremely expensive. It's included when you join True Trading Group. And I'm giving you this coupon code TTG121. That'll get you the 52% off, drops the price down to just $10.59 for the whole year. You get a trading journal to track your trades. You get a social sentiment scanner that tells you what stocks are being talked about most on social media, analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in, a watch list every day from the moderators and I. We tell you guys exactly what stocks we're focused on with entry prices and exit prices before the market opens. So you know exactly where we are focusing our attention before the day begins. I understand most of you don't have all the time in the world to stare at charts and go through scanners, and we do a lot of that heavy lifting for you. So lean on the moderators and our analysis and our watches. We tell you, hey guys, these are the stocks we're on today. These are our entry prices. These are our exit prices. And if you agree with those, if you like them to, go ahead. You want to follow those trades, then by all means, you certainly can. And once our orders actually fill, you get the push notifications that let you know that our orders have filled. And you can't be in front of a computer. Don't worry about it because we have a mobile app. The mobile app's available for iPhone and Android. It lets you see the screen share, listen to the audio commentary, because the mods and I talk to you on the microphone all day. We're there with you for the whole trading session. We're not gone after an hour. We talk to you the whole time. So you can listen to it on your phone. And then when moderators enter and exit trades, you get a push notification in real time on your cell phone. So that's how you follow along with what we're doing inside of chat. All of this is included, guys, when you join TTG. You can attend all the live workshops. We got a video library with like 600 hours of workshops there, and you can attend them live once you become members. So just go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121. That price, I'm going to leave that price, the 52% discount, I'll leave it until Sunday at midnight. So if you're watching this live stream over the weekend, you can go use the coupon code TTG121, go to ttgoffer.com and use that coupon code, and the price will drop down to $10.59. You have until Sunday at midnight. And there are 6 laptops. Okay. Oh, now there's 5. Matthew just joined. Matthew, welcome to the family, brother. I think you're the person that just asked before. You were asking about the membership. I'm happy to have you part of the team, Matthew. I really am. Welcome to the team, Matthew. Everybody welcome Matthew, your new family member, part of the TTG community. But now this means we have 5 laptops, guys. So here's the deal. When you go to ttgoffer.com, what laptop is it? Good question. ABC. So it depends on what inventory we have left. ABC, it's a Windows laptop. It's going to either be the brand. It's going to be an Asus, Acer, HP, Dell, or Lenovo Windows laptop. Listen, AB, it's not a $1,400 gaming laptop, right? It's not a MacBook. Okay. It's worth a few $100, but you can use it to trade with. You can give it to your kid for school or sell it on eBay and put that money back in your account. It's our gift to you for joining True Trading Group. It's just, we have good relationships with wholesalers. We get great discount pricing, and we offer it as something to our members because we originally started this because we didn't want members trading on like a 10-year-old laptop that has viruses and shuts down on them when they're in the middle of a position. I can't tell you how many times someone's like, oh, I was in a position, then my computer shut down, it went black, I didn't have a stop order in, and they get their heads taken off. So we don't want that stuff to happen. That's why we give people a free laptop when they join True Trading Group. If you don't need it, then just sell it on eBay and put that money back in your trading account or put that money towards your credit card payment or whatever. But there's only 5 left. So as long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that's how you know you're going to get one. If you go to ttgoffer.com and there is no laptop, that means 5 people have already signed up. So no laptop for you. But you still have a chance for the $10.59 price point, which is good until Sunday at midnight. And last but not least, I can't forget this one, guys. We do offer a double your money back guarantee when you join True Trading Group. I quite frankly don't think you need it, but it's there for peace of mind, and it's there to hold us accountable. So here's the deal. When you join True Trading Group, you'll pay $10.59 right now for the whole year. If you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group, we do study groups every week. I'm asking you to attend one and actually use the platform, okay? Don't just sign onto our site 5 times all year and then be like, hey, I didn't make any money. I want my money back. That's not the way it works. use the platform, go through the courses, right? If you can't make your membership fee back at least one time during your membership, that's $1,059. We will give you double your money back, $2,118. That is how much I stand behind the platform that we have created. That is how much I believe that this platform and our community can help you reach your goals. So go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121, 52% off, free laptop. We cover the shipping also, guys. You don't have to enter your address. Once you join, you're going to get a welcome email. In the welcome email is going to be instructions how to claim the laptop. So just be on the lookout for the welcome email. We have members in 115 countries. We ship these laptops all over the world. We're like DHL. Okay. We should change our name from TTG to DHL. Okay. So anywhere as long as you live on planet Earth, we will get you that free laptop. And if you have any questions at all, guys, you have questions about me, about Shy, about our trading, about any other mods, about the laptop, about the money back guarantee, about the courses, the tools, anything. You have questions about anything. We are fully transparent. We are an open book. Send us a text message, 786-505-4049. 786-505-4049. Okay? Again, 786-505-4049. Also, I can't forget, listen, if you are a trial member currently, or you used to be a trial member, or you used to be an annual member, and you guys want this deal, you have to send us a text message because we got to whitelist your email address in order for you guys to get this deal. So again, that phone number to text us, 786-505-4049. Yes, Matt Brown goes, I'm grateful for any laptop. I'm ready for some gains. Yes, and it is you, Matt Brown. I saw you ask the question before about how do I join the membership. So that is the same Matthew. Excellent, man. Fantastic. I love it. Happy to have you part of the team. Anybody else, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code, free laptop, 52% off, double your money back. I can offer you guys double your money back because you might think I'm crazy, but our refund rate is only 2.39%. If our refund rate was like 10 or 15%, as a business owner, I would not offer double your money back. But it's 2.39, so I can. 78% of our members renew their membership, or if they've gone on to become full-time members of the community. I mean, lifetime members of the community. So 78%. And we're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,200 reviews. So based on that, I can offer you guys double your money back without blinking an eye. It's because it just shows you how much I believe in the product that we've created. All right. So there we have that. Matthew, welcome to the family.
Welcome.
All right. Shy.
Yes.
What else? I know that's not the, I mean, that literally, that one trade is enough for an entire week's worth of earnings.
Yeah.
But there was more.
There's always more.
The gift that keeps on giving.
See, here's the thing. Like, this is my spot, right? Like, when we talk about tech stocks, volatility, it's my spot.
It really is.
It just is.
It's funny. So, and I feel like Shy and I are similar traders in the sense that we both love high volatility. Mm-hmm. So like, I'm the person that I want to go on the roller coaster that goes upside down 3 times. I don't want to go on the first.
But you'll trade small caps, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I only trade options, and I only trade really a lot of tech options. I still trade some Etsy and stuff like that, and different things. But mostly 95% of my trades are just. But I like the high flyers.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's all about the volatility. Yeah, main difference. Shy trades options. I trade equities. Mm-hmm. But yeah, just volatility and two other volatile stocks, 2 monster trades. Let's talk us through it, Shy. Let's recap kind of the bangers of the week here. Snowflake was a big one, right? Snowflake, and again, another stock you're very familiar with, another company that you're familiar with their business, their technology, mm-hmm. and you were able to rip 158% gain on that this week. Let's talk me through that one.
Yeah, so this started actually on the 2nd. So what would that have been?
That was this Wednesday.
Let me double check. Yep. So Snowflake started actually on Wednesday, and we had a gap down. So with that gap down, it took us beneath that moving average. Let's see.
Yep, let me go. I'll go back to the daily chart.
Yeah. So it took us beneath the 50-day moving average on the gap down. And initially, I wanted to see a pushback into the 50-day moving average, but we didn't quite get there. But what we did do, we put in a double top at around 173. So I took the trade. Yep, took the trade there. Just put my stop at the 50-day moving average.
And here's the double top, guys. I'll circle here. So there's the initial morning high, and then there's the double top. Right? There's the double top. And then once you broke under VWAP and then the square, just so you guys understand what I'm doing on the chart, that's where she entered put options.
Yes. So we broke under VWAP and then I entered the puts, put my stop at 173.
And I'll make this, and here's the stop loss, guys. I'll make this red so you understand the risk on the trade. So there's the stop loss. There's the entry. I'll delete the double top now just to clean the chart up for you.
Yep.
Stop loss, then there's entry. So if you're following, if the stock did this, she would stop out of the trade. That's what that stop loss is. That's the risk on the trade. And then you can see there's the reward. There's the reward.
I got in the 170 puts at 465. Took profit off all throughout that Tuesday, held the piece over, and then took my final profit off at $12. So from $465 to $12 on that trade.
Incredible. And were you out of that day, or did you hold?
No, that was a swing trade. So I took profit off that day at 10:18 for 520, 11 a.m. at 580. And then 342, we was at 825. And I told members I'm gonna hold a piece of this because I feel like we can go lower.
So sick.
So then the next morning at 9:31, I took profit off. Those contracts were at 9:50, and then my final take was at 3:44 p.m. on the 3rd, and that was for $12.
Right at 3 p.m. You said
3:44 p.m.
Right on the new cheese, right on the low, Shy.
Ticket. Then I bought a ticket.
Oh, right at the low there. The low of the day was at 342.
Remember who was asking me, do you think we go lower? Listen, understand that Snowflake and Palo Alto, they're two different companies, right? So if I was going to be short Palo Alto for Fortinet, then I can't stay short Snowflake. I have to get out of that trade. And
you played this trade so perfectly. Like, look where you got out of the trade, and look at like you literally got out at the very bottom of you caught this entire move.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the entry to the final exit. It's the entire move.
Absolutely.
Just an unbelievable trade. Congratulations. Just a beast. And I know a lot of members followed along on this one.
And sometimes sometimes I get that feeling when it's time to stop swinging, like when it's time to get out of the trade. I just get that feeling like, it's
because you start to feel almost like a pig.
It's like,
you're squeezing all this thing. At some point, you got to listen, bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered.
Yep.
You always got to take profits off, guys, and have your profit targets in mind, right? Like the easiest way for you to trade without letting your emotions make decisions for you, because that's when you're doomed. When you allow your emotions to make the decision, it's 95% of the time, it's the wrong decision.
Absolutely.
The easiest way for you to keep emotions out of your decision-making process is really having these targets in mind before the trade actually is taken. So you said to yourself, okay, I'm going to buy put options now. If it gets to 173, I'm out.
Right.
If it gets to 170, 168, 165, and 162, I'm just making up numbers. That's where I'm going to take profit, right?
Yes.
And now it just becomes a matter of just following the process. And it's no different than following instructions to build a piece of furniture. Like if you order a piece of furniture and you got to put it together, you're following instructions. You do this, then you do this, then you do this, then you do this, and that removes all of the emotions out of anything it is that you're doing, because we can all just follow a plan, right? Follow instruction. But when your emotions get in the way, you deviate from all that structure. So have those prices in mind, and that'll prevent you from being greedy. It'll prevent you from being scared, and it'll just allow you to just, the price was hit, I'm going to take profits, until you run out of contracts. The greatest problem that any trader has is I ran out of contracts, because that means you have reached profit target 3, 4, 5, and you're just like, I just can't take profit anymore. I have nothing left.
Yeah,
that means
on
you
Palo
just
Alto.
got a monster.
That happened on Palo Alto. Like I had no more contracts. I had nothing else.
It's a beautiful trade. Just a beautiful trade. And then actually you know what's crazy is Palo Alto wasn't even the biggest percentage.
No, it wasn't. No.
And that's the craziest part about this whole thing. End phase, 229%.
That's the biggest one. Yeah.
Oh, talk to me about this.
So in phase also started on
the 28th, I believe.
The 28th. So this was a swing trade since earnings, but the reload happened on the 1st. So if we're looking at this week, then I reloaded that position at 3:28 p.m. and I got in the 150, 282 put.
So let me show everybody. So here, guys, I'll show you guys first. I'll show you guys on the daily chart, right? I want to show you guys the resistance level. So first you'll see, because this is the kind of the premise behind the trade, right? So here was support, right? You guys can see here that this was a level of support.
Mm-hmm.
Enphase had earnings and gapped underneath that level. Okay, so you can see we gapped underneath it. So this is when Shai stepped in here and bought the put options right there on Enphase. That was the initial entry on the trade, and it's because of the bad earnings, gapped underneath prior support. Now you look for that to become resistance. I'll take you to a shorter time frame chart now, and there's that level, right? So there's that resistance level, and then this is the original entry on the position. Okay, original entry on the position, right back up into that resistance zone after the negative earnings. Okay, so there's initial entry. Profit takes down there in front of low of the day. We usually that's what we do in true trading groups. So
I had two of them, so I took profit twice.
Oh, two down here.
Yeah,
so 1 and 2.
Yep.
And that's usually and we'll teach you guys that in true trading groups. So we guard against double tops and double bottoms by taking about 20-25% of our position off the table when a low of the day is reached if you're short and a high of the day is reached if you're long. And then if you break that high or that low, you're still in 75% of your position to then now capitalize on the follow through and capitalize on the bigger move, right? So you guys will learn, it's called tier trading. So it's a strategy that I learned working at the fund. I've made tweaks to it, and it's something I use in my retail trading and something that I teach to all of our members of True Trading Group. And trust me, guys, once you learn how to trade in tiers, you'll never trade any other way. That is, again, we have 10,000 members in True Trading Group. I've never talked to one of them that said, I hate tier trading. Every single one of them, it's had a positive impact on their trading. So there's the take profits. And then walk me through again now, Shai, for the reload.
And then so for the reload, I reloaded on the 1st, right? So that was Monday.
Yep.
So I reloaded on the 1st, and it was 3:28 p.m. and I reloaded those 150 puts, and it was at 282. So I paid $2.82 for them, and I reloaded that position. And part of that as well is because of we were talking about SEDG. That's when you had your SEDG.
Right. That's when I had the SEDG. Yep.
Yep. And when SEDG cratered, all Enphase needed was just a little push to fall off the cliff.
For real.
It was barely hanging on.
It's been so weak. It just needed a.
Yeah, and SEDG just came and drop kicked it like off the cliff.
That was my biggest trade. That's my biggest trade of the week. For me, was this SEDG trade, and again, it was on the back of earnings, and this I almost damn near top. The high of the day was 207. I got 206.12 which for SEDG, that stock has like a 70-cent spread to begin with. So that's about as close of an entry point as I can get. And this thing rolled all the way down to 191. And that's another solar company. And that was my trade was on SEDG. And while I'm short SEDG, Shy with some put options on Enphase, and you can see Enphase just rolls over and gets absolutely destroyed the day that SEDG reported really bad earnings. So you had Enphase had bad earnings a few days earlier, then SEDG, another solar company, they had bad earnings, and just took Enphase down with it, just the negativity and within the sector as a whole, and just another great trade. So walk me through take profits on that one, Shy.
Sure. So my take profits on Enphase on the reload. So of course the bell opens up. So at 9:31, I sold some for $6. So I was already at 100%. And then at 9:36, 725, 1109, 825, and almost at 850, and then 1123, 960, final take 3:49 p.m. for $9.30 for a 200 final. That 960 got me to 240. Actually, but I gave you the final take, which was 229, but the highest take was 240, 240% gain.
No big deal.
I wanted to get you remain true.
No big deal. No big deal. Just 240%. Just 3 triple-digit gains in 1 week of trading. 200. Yeah. So 3 triple digits. 200% gains in 1 week. Do you see what you are missing by sitting on the sidelines? How many more times do we need to come on these live streams and show you what is taking? And it's not, we're not Monday morning quarter. We don't come on these live streams and, hey, this is what happened yesterday. Hey, this is what happened today. We come on these live streams. We tell you what our positions are. We told you yesterday that we were in put options on Palo Alto. Right? Like you guys know the positions that we are in. We tell you what we're in. We tell you what we think is going to happen. Yep. We talked about the solar stocks early in the week. We talked about Snowflake early in the week. Yep. Snowflake was a trade. I shorted Snowflake last week. Wait, was it last week?
I shorted Snowflake last week.
But my Snowflake trade was.
And mine was.
Yeah. My Snowflake trade was that. Mine was on the 20th.
And mine was on the 27th, and mine was 77%.
Yeah, mine was the 20th into the 24th. Yeah, 20th into the 24th. Yeah, 20th to the 24th. So it's like, but you guys know this. We're in these positions. We tell you what positions that we're in. We tell you what we think the markets are going to do. We tell you what we think these stocks are going to do. How many more times do we have to come on these live streams?
Are you not entertained?
Yes. Are you entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Listen, Hollywood's on strike. This is the entertainment business right here. This is the entertainment business. You guys are missing out on some absolute bangers and just some fantastic trading.
And that doesn't even include Chris Toner, Disney 100%.
Yep, Chris Toner, I think 110% on Disney this week.
Yeah.
110% on Disney this week. Guys, I mean, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say except get your butt in chat, right? Like this volatility is not going anywhere. I think that August and September is going to be really, really, really good trading.
Mike, can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Because I know we may have new members here because they type TTG, but understand that I am not a pro hedge fund trader, right? That I have never worked at a hedge fund. I joined TTG from AMC and GME, where my brother was like, hey, AMC this thing and GME this thing, and I lost some money on GameStop because I was the one buying at 350, right?
Right. Yeah.
And then I made a lot of money on AMC to a point where I was taking pictures and sending it to my family. And then I lost a lot of it. And then I joined TTG as a trial member. Didn't even have charts set up. Was trading options, but didn't even really know what I was doing. Had to go through the courses, had to go get with Jason to help get my chart set. That's 3 years ago. You fast forward to now, I'm a pro trading moderator. I don't quit my job, and I do this for a living.
I love it.
I was a trial member to an annual member to a lifetime member. When STR first started, I was an STR. That is my background. I didn't have a background. I didn't know what any of this stuff is. So
TTG is your background.
Yeah, TTG is my background. Like, I didn't know what all these squiggly lines, spaghetti lines, and moving averages and EMAs, SMAs. I didn't know the difference between any of that. I'm VWAP. Like, I didn't know what none of that stuff was. I used to be so confused.
You gotta be crying right now.
I used to be confused.
all these spaghetti lines.
Because you talk about moving averages, support and resistance. I mean, I was confused.
That's hilarious.
And TTG is this is all I know. I know nothing else. And maybe it's a blessing, and maybe it's a blessing because I didn't have anything to unlearn because I knew nothing.
That I honestly do think that is the best scenario. Where a lot of people. The way that I could compare it, anybody here that's a golfer, right? If anybody here golfs, what do you always tell somebody when they first start golfing? You always tell them, get lessons as soon as possible. Do not start playing and then go get lessons, right? That's what they tell every single beginner golfer. Why? Because if you start playing before you get lessons, you're going to naturally create a lot of really bad habits. And those bad habits become harder to break once you've already started doing them. Same thing goes with trading. When you start trading and you're trying to do stuff on your own and you have no education whatsoever, you have no idea what you're doing, okay? You cannot expect that you're just going to start trading and think that you are going to have even a fraction of the success as someone that does this for a living, someone that is a trained professional. You wouldn't expect, I wouldn't expect myself to just be able to show up at your job and think that I'm going to even be able to do your job a fraction of as good as you do because you've been doing it for maybe 20 years, right? That's your expertise. You have to start thinking about trading the exact same way. This is not just some get-rich-quick scheme. This is not just the lottery. It's not a casino. This is real world. This is real money. This is real people that do this every single day for a living. You can't think you're going to be able to do as good as them with no training whatsoever. So it's important that you understand, you learn, you get educated the proper way how to do things. And that's why, yes, you are better off if you did not have any prior experiences and you learn, because that's exactly what I did. I'm very lucky. I'm very fortunate that my start was working at a fund in New York, where for 3 months of my employment, the first 3 months, I sat in a classroom setting and had to go through this training program. So I was taught by professionals. Literally, our office was on Wall Street and William Street, right in the corner, black building, Starbucks underneath. I miss that Starbucks. Okay. But that's where I learned. I didn't have to go watch YouTube videos. I didn't have to go and read Reddit. I didn't have to go sit in Discord chats. I didn't have to try to figure out who's full of crap and who actually knows what they're talking about. So I'm very lucky and fortunate that was my experience. I understand not everyone's fortunate enough to have that as their experience. But the education, the training, it's out there.
Yeah, and it's, it worked for me because at that time I was a director of IT. So having the courses where they were available 24/7, so I can work on them during my own time and stuff like that. And then, getting the red, the greens, and going into STR and then asking members questions. Like it was easy. It was a easy thing to kind of do because I wasn't rushed, and things like that. So I mean, that's one thing that I still love about the courses is that they're 24/7. Yeah. Right. Like you can access it whenever you want to.
Yep. The courses are there, guys, for you always. And, and the other part of it too is and like you said, not feeling rushed. Yeah. I think that's very, very important that people don't feel rushed, especially now, because everyone's back to work, right? It's not COVID anymore. You're not sitting at home. Everyone doesn't have all the time in the world. Yeah. Now you're back to your busy schedules. So that's the thing with our double your money back guarantee. You have the whole year to do this. Some people give you like a 14-day money back guarantee or a 30-day. That's not enough time, right? Like that maybe 1 week you're sick, 1 week you're on vacation. Now you got 2 weeks left to go through the courses and see if this is for you before you lose the money back guarantee. That's insane. That's too much pressure. That's not enough time for you to realize if this is for you or not. I'm telling you, you have the entire year. Okay, we got to welcome William. Yes, William, man.
Hey,
Yes.
welcome,
Yes,
William.
William.
Welcome.
Yes, William, welcome to the family, guys. Everybody, welcome William. William's the newest member of the community. William, welcome to the family. 4 of these laptops now remain, guys. That's it. Just 4 of them left. Go to ttgoffer.com. TTG121 coupon code. Click apply code. The price drops down to $10.59. If you see a laptop, you're getting one. If you have questions, text us 786-505-4049. Text us, guys. There's 4 laptops left. The 52% discount is good until Sunday at midnight. And after Sunday at midnight, the price goes up. So if you guys want to join, grab that $10.59 price point while you still can.
Mike, you want to know something else that I've been wanting to say on this live stream? You want to know the one thing that I love about the market? Like my favorite thing about the market.
What?
The market doesn't give a damn if you can be white, black, male, female, gay, straight, whatever. You're not gonna get passed over for that promotion that you've been working hard for. You can sit in your house. I was playing PS5 today. You can sit in your house.
What were you playing? Tell me. What were you playing?
I was playing Far Cry New Dawn and some Madden.
Some Madden. All right. So listen, I'm just gonna tell you something. I haven't played Madden and I haven't played video games in God knows how long.
Okay.
But in college, I was the 2-time reigning Madden champion.
Oh
yeah, in college, and it was a serious tournament. Like in college, it was like a lot of people.
Yeah,
and I won 2 years in a row.
Oh.
I'm throwing it out there. Should I come see me?
You can get some work. I'll let you practice a little bit.
I haven't played in probably like 15 years. So
yeah, I mean,
I'll sit on the sideline.
But seriously, like the market doesn't give a damn about any of that. You can sit here and make $10,000 in a day. You can make $1,000 in a day, $500 in a day. No one bats an eye.
It's true.
Except maybe the IRS doing tax season, but other than that, no one bats an eye. You can just be free. And as a veteran, I served in the Air Force for 12 years. That has PTSD, a combat veteran. The way my mental health has improved so much because I am not under immense stress, and I'm just doing me and playing Madden and living life is amazing.
I love it.
So, I mean, if you want freedom, that's why I turned down that 6-figure job. Like, I quit one to do this, then I turned down another one because I love this freedom.
And Shai, you can do it. You know what I love? Like what I love? You can do it from anywhere in the world.
That's true.
Like you can take a vacation without taking a vacation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like anybody else, if you want to go somewhere, you have to take time off of work.
PTO for work and stuff like that.
You got to get time off of work. If I wanted to, right, I can go to the Bahamas for a weekend or for a week with my wife, and I can work and not have to go take off of work.
I was in the Bahamas for my birthday, and then we decided to just stay a few more days. Like
we just decided to stay a few more days.
It was like, man, we were paying. Like, I really don't want to leave. Well, you know what? Let's just stay 3-4 more days.
I love it.
You can trade from anywhere. So I mean, it's all about, honestly, what you put into it. I'll say that. The amount of time and effort that you invest in it, and even the ones who get left behind. Like we do one-on-ones. I do one-on-ones. Mike does one-on-ones. We do red to greens. We do the study groups. We have an array of things that can help you get back on the right track. You just got to come to us before you just fall off a cliff, right? So Adam is always willing to help and assist, and so are we. So listen, if I can do it, you can do it. The market is made for the lay person It's made for the person that look like us, talk like us, act like us, think like us. You don't have to be a hedge fund loafer. I keep telling you, I thought, because I saw this man one time at Starbucks, and he had on some penny loafers, and he was reading the Wall Street Journals, and I asked him what he did. And he said he was a stockbroker.
Did he have on
He didn't look anything about, like, in my environment. Like, I didn't have people, my parents and grandparents that invest in stocks. Like, I don't come from a wealthy just generation. Like, I come from people who work hard, like, which is why I work hard. But now we're doing different things now. We create generational wealth. We go work smarter. And that's what TTG provides you. So if you want that chance, it's here for you. It's up to you. You do what you want to do. Yeah. You know, you join all the Discords and you take all the trade alerts and this and that. You do what you want to do. But I'm talking about, if I was not a moderator, I would still be doing this. Understand that. I would just be doing it, and I just wouldn't be in chat all day doing it.
I love it. You know, my biggest pet peeve, the fashion trend that I hated so much on Wall Street was the bubble vest.
The bubble vest.
It drives me up the wall. And like my company, they gave us like the bubble vest with the thing on it.
Yeah.
I can't do the bubble vest. I don't understand.
You don't look like a bubble vest type of guy, though.
I never wore it. I hate it. But I don't know why every single Wall Street guy or every single, finance person, they all wear the bubble vest. And I don't understand why. I understand why.
What's the point of a bubble vest? It does nothing.
It makes no sense. It does nothing.
You're gonna be cold.
Right.
But it's too big for you to put a jacket over.
Right. If you put the bubble vest on, you're either going to be cold still when it's cold, or you're going to be too hot when it's warm.
Yeah.
The bubble vest is just, and so the only day that you wear the bubble vest is like in a fall day.
Like a little breeze.
But you don't need the bubble vest if that's the weather. There's no day, there's no weather where the bubble vest is like, I need the bubble vest today, and I'll be perfectly comfortable.
My job gave me one. Amazon gave me a few. They're in the closet somewhere.
Yeah, I don't even have mine anymore. I don't even have mine anymore. But anyway,
listen, I'm going to do this on this live stream. I owed it to Blondie's mom because I had a one-on-one. Her mom was there, and I told her the next time I do a cha-ching that I was going to do it for her. So Blondie's mom, if you're listening, Blondie is one of our members. If her mom is listening, I'm going to give this week a big fat cha-ching. Baby, we bringing the cash register up in here. We bringing the cash register up in here.
I love it. Unbelievable. Great stuff. Really great stuff. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jai, again, on just an unbelievable week. Congratulations. And thanks for coming on here and kind of sharing your trades with us. Enjoy the weekend. I'm sure you will.
I am tired. Like, I don't know if you feel this way, but this is probably the tiredest I've ever been.
Yeah. Like listen, this volatility will do that,
okay.
And be ready for more. Guys, members, rest up this weekend. Be back here 8:30 on Sunday evening because we're going to go over the game plan. I'll give you guys the top trade ideas of the week. We'll check on futures. We'll go over kind of what we think, like what the plan is, how we plan on making money next week. So we'll go over all that Sunday at 8:30. So if you guys haven't done so, subscribe, turn on your notifications, but get some rest this weekend and come back on Sunday evening ready to rock and roll.
Do you think we get a little bounce, like a dead cat bounce? I hope we do.
Yes, but once we get down into the low 440s, I think we get to the low 440s first and then bounce is kind of what I'm thinking.
All right.
But we'll check on futures. Yeah, we'll check futures on Sunday evening and we'll start to go over the game plan, guys. So Shai, thank you so much for coming on. Always a pleasure. Enjoy your weekend. Great job this week. Super happy for you. Enjoy it. And I'll see you Monday.
See you all on Monday. Peace.
Later, Shai. All right, folks. Well, there you have it. Congratulations, members that caught some of those trades with Shai. Just an unbelievable week. I'm so happy to see it. But that wraps up the live stream for us here today, guys. If you're not interested in the membership, you can sign off now. If you are, let me show you the platform real quick. I'll just show you the platform so you guys can see what you actually get access to when you guys join, what that 1059 goes towards, right? Because here's the chat room, right? This is the chat room. This is where the mods and we share our screens. We're live on the mic. We're talking to you from pre-market through to the close. We're not gone after an hour and you're left to fend for yourself. We're there with you all day. We're calling out our trades. You got the mobile app So you can see the screen share and listen to the audio commentary on your phone, and then get real-time push notifications on your phone when the moderators enter and exit trades. You get 2 private study group sessions with our mods to speed up your learning curve. You get the Benzinga Pro real-time news feed. You get congressional trading data to track trades by Congress, insider trading to track trades by management. Again, go to Benzinga just for that, $1,400 a year. It's included when you join us, and you can do that now for $10.59. You get TradingView's premium charting software. That's like $600 a year. Trade Ideas Scanner streams on our platform for you to use. Make sure you focus on the best stocks. A simulator to practice trading with fake money but real-time data, so you can practice without risking your hard-earned money. Our own proprietary scanner lets you create custom scans. You got dark pool data, unusual options activity, and options flow. Short data, it's all included, guys. You don't have to pay anything extra for this. It's all included when you guys join our community. You get a trading journal that tracks your trading for you. A social sentiment scanner tells you what's being talked about most on social media. We've got analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in. We give you watch lists every day, what stocks the mods are focused on with entry and exit points. And then you have all the courses. Simplified version of the training I received working at the fund. Beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. It's all included. Then you got a video library with like 600 hours of workshops and webinars covering different topics, and you can attend those once you become a full-time. You can attend those live when we do the live ones. We do them like every week. You can attend those when you guys become full-time members. Now, gang, listen, I can't guarantee you're going to be successful just because you join TTG, but what I can guarantee is if you go through our courses, you pass our quizzes, you attend the study group, and you actually use the platform that you subscribe to, don't just log on 5 times all year and say you didn't make any money. Use the platform, okay? Do those things. If you are unable to make the $1,059 membership fee back at least one time during your membership, we'll give you back double, $2,118. And the next 4 people get a free laptop. We cover the shipping. We ship anywhere in the world. You don't have to enter your address. You'll get a welcome email with instructions how to claim that laptop, so be on the lookout for it. You have any questions, text us, 786-505-4049. How do you know you're getting one of the 4 laptops? Again, if you're watching this after it's already aired, or if it's over the weekend, if you see the laptop in the over there, if you see the laptop in the checkout cart, that's how you know you're getting one. Okay? Text us if you guys have any questions. Thanks for joining us today, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. I will see you all Sunday evening, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, live right back here.